Nice and centered. Cool. This is Live at 5, your daily inspiration, motivation, relaxation, transformation station. A little windy. Not gonna let that bother us. All good, all good. The 4 pillars of life. My name is Mr. Munson, so I want to break this down to you. Today is a beautiful day here in Vail, Colorado. Where are you living? Where are you chiming in from right now? Are you traveling around or where are you at? So, these 4 pillars of life. First of all, the tip of the day. There's an app for your computer called Flux, F.LUX. And you can go grab that. And what it does is at night, if you're an entrepreneur, you're on your computer, you're watching videos or Netflix or the TV or anything, if you plug into the Flux, F.LUX, what it does is it lowers the blue light. The blue light, what happens is if you're in front of your computer at night and there's this blue light flashing, maybe you don't know it consciously, but that's lowering your melatonin levels. That's lowering your melatonin levels, which is increasing your stress, which causes sleep issues, weight issues, stuff to that nature. So simply getting this, it'll dim it down as far as that blue light that's going into your eyes, which isn't a big deal during the day, but at night, it does cause some sort of problem. So Jack Levin. Jack, what's up, brother? Live at 5, Tony in New York. How you doing? So if you can say hello below, you can share, you can comment, you can like this. If you don't, none of it, none above it, doesn't really matter because I'm feeling good. I hope you are too. So the 4 pillars of life. Number 1, drop out. Drop out of college. Drop out of your career, drop out of the cult, drop out of the con. Now, you don't really have to drop out of college or anything unless you want to be like Mark Zuckerberg or, what's that guy, Richard Branson, or who's the other dude? Bill Gates. I don't think Richard Branson didn't even go to college. Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg dropped out at Harvard. Drop out. Step 1 is to drop out. The 4 C's are drop out of your career. Drop out of your college, drop out of your cult, drop out of the con that you're in. See, in 1950s, there was this big thing called a corporation. Corporation came out of nowhere. And a lot of you know big, huge corporations that are out there that right now are employing thousands and millions of people. Everyone loves them, and they're great. I think it's cool and all. However, because of this, because of these big corporations, there was this huge need for a system to get people on a particular system and put them in a track and inspire everybody to go to college, get a degree, get an education, graduate, and get a career. And when you got that career, you were super successful, but realistically, what you were doing is you were typically just working for the big company, and that's your whole entire life. See, when I went to school, when my parents grew up, this is where we were at, in the 1950s till now. About 50 to probably 60 years straight, a solid 50. That's what it was. Does anyone remember that? That's what we were supposed to do, right? That's what everyone was talking about. You know, why? Because it was needed. That these big companies needed people to work, and they needed individuals to tap in so they could hire you, and they could pay you a wage to come in and do the work. There's nothing against that except for there's not too much growth there. There's lack of security in your life's purpose. So I want you to drop out. I want you to drop out of the career that you're in that no longer serves you. I want you to think outside of the box that the education system's messed up. It really, truly is. Okay? It's very expensive. People are going to school and they're paying a lot of money with the hopes and anticipation to get this great career. Well, you actually spend about as much money as you make in a whole year, you know, or longer of the career. So you're going to be stuck with student loans is one of the main reasons the country's in debt, because the rise of student loans. Do you have any student loans? I did. You know, I still owe friends. I think I still owe about $2,000. Can you believe it? Still. So there's a lot of different things that are misleading, and it's time to get creative and think outside of the box. So drop out. Get rid of it. Try something brand new. And that doesn't mean that you need to go jobless. That doesn't mean you need to quit your job today. That doesn't mean you need to quit college today. That means you need to drop out of the system that you know that isn't going to be there for you long term and create your own system. Number 2 is get a life. Get a life. The 4 E's. Educate, experience, enterprise, economy. I think, the idea of educating ourselves is, what are you educating yourself to become? Who are you learning from? Who are your mentors? Who are your coaches? You know, what are you aspiring to become? Does that make sense to you? If it does, comment below. Let me know you're tapped into this, you're paying attention, you're here, you're live at 5. We're only doing this for about 15 more minutes, that you're live at 5. The experience. Get out and experience life. Live. Start to live. Get a life. Live. Try new things. Explore. Take risks. Go and just exceed what's going on in your life. Travel around. Talk to new people. Get into new circles. Find different ways to educate yourself. There's so many new ways right now to educate yourself. And think about this. On a mobile phone, you could just Google just about anything. So what are you actually dedicated to learn? The idea of enterprise. I think that word is fascinating. It's working with a large group of people on something that's challenging. Challenge yourself. Get in a community to do that. And you get yourself in a community, an environment to challenge yourself, you could see tremendous results and grow. Does that make sense? Like if you're going to do everything always the systematic way, and you're basically just going to plug in and you're going to live your entire life, and you're not going to take any risk, and you're not going to do anything outside of the box, and you just say, hey, I'm just committed to this job, it's safe, it's comfortable for me, switch it up, try something new. Enterprise. Get in a community of people and challenge yourself. Working on a project. Economy. Create your own economy. When the world changes in the next few years, it's already happening, we see it around us, the economies are going to change. Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared for that? Because it's going to be a scary world if you're not prepared for that. A couple of years ago, they started to talk about if you aren't doing business online, you aren't doing business. Do you know that like 10 years ago, nobody really had any websites, were no big deal. Social media managers weren't even in existence. You know, now it's like a huge thing. It's a huge career. There's social media experts for companies. Take Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a social media firm for major corporations, right? That wasn't in existence 10 years ago. Now it's a huge booming thing. Multi-trillion-dollar industry. Online. If you aren't doing business online, you're not going to be doing business. The rise of the blog, the rise of communicating. I mean, email marketing has been going on for a while, but now it's like that's your list. That's your way to communicate with people in the world today. Do you have an online presence? You know, create your own economy. Don't rely. I'd be cautious if you're putting all your money, all your eggs in one basket, all your money in one bank. That's not the best way, because who knows what's going to happen, right? The economy. You got to be prepared and control your own economy. Create your own economy. Does that make sense? Are you guys sleeping? Saturday, right? Windy, stormy, everyone's Z'd out. Come on, let's step it up a notch. Let's go to the next level. I want you to tap in. Tap into a better system, a better story, a better state, a better solution, right? That's what we talked about yesterday, is the pillars of a breakthrough. Who was here yesterday? If you could, comment, yes I was, like this above. Hit like. I noticed about 4 or 5 of you liked it, and about 20 of you haven't. Just like it, comment, and share it. And if you were here yesterday, you obviously are very patient. You spent 90 minutes tapped in yesterday. 90 minutes. Proud of you. You are not a normal person, but you are understanding the power of the breakthrough, having a better story, getting rid of your limited story, having a better state, showing up in a better state, in a different, better solution to whatever it is, your relationship, your body, your business. And today, a better system. You need a better system for life. The 4 pillars of life are health, wealth, love, happiness. These are the 4 pillars of life. Right? So I want to play a little game. I want to play a little game with everybody right now. You get 10 points in each category, right? I want everyone to play this. So you're going to have to answer 5 times. 5 different times, right? Is everybody with me? 5 times you're going to have to answer. On a 1 to 10, I want you to rate each one as we go through it. Where are you on a 1 to 10? And then we're going to get a total. You're going to get a total score, okay? So first of all, let's start with your health. On a 1 to 10, and I want you to be honest with yourself and to be vulnerable and share with the group, because this is all about enterprise. We're working as a community on a challenging thing to become better, right? Number 1, your health. On a 1 to 10, where are you? I'm going to go, I really feel like I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I really, truly do. I feel like I'm the healthiest that I've ever been. However, I don't feel like I'm the healthiest that I could be. So I'm going to go with a 8. Now, where are you? Type it in there. 7. We got a 7. We got a 3. Carol's, you got a 3. Keith, an 8. Jamie, a 4. Victoria, an 8. Jack, an 8. Good for you guys. I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing. Now, let's go into the love category. On a 1 to 10, where are you in the love? And what I mean by that is your relationships. Your relationship with your friends. Your relationship with your family. Your relationship with your loved ones. I'm going to go with I got a good social relationship with a lot of people. I do have a little turmoil going on with a couple particular family members or friends, you know, that maybe stuff that's been going on for a long time, nothing serious, but I have no real big issues. So I'm also in this area, I'm about, gosh, I feel pretty good, right? Like I feel like I'm doing really good. I'm going to go with another 8. Okay? So where are you in your love? We got a 9. Thank you, Jamie. Tina, a 9. That's amazing. Keith, a 9. Beautiful. Love it. I know Keith and Jamie got a great relationship. How long have you guys been married? You know, it's always a beautiful thing. And let's go to the next one. So, Kelly, thank you for sharing. A 7. That's great. Jessica, an 8. That's great. Virgil, a 9. Cool. So, wealth. Where are you on your wealth? You have plenty of finances, plenty of money. Is your business booming? Everything rock and rolling? Again, I feel like I'm in one of the best places that I've ever been, but I feel like I got a lot of room for growth, right? So, on a 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I'm on a 9. I'm at a 9. Okay? 3, Jack, Kelly, 3, Mel, 6 or 8, Virgil, 4, Carol, 6, Tina, 4, Keith, 7, Victoria, 8, Jamie, 5, Jessica, 5, or he's crazy, that's why I keep him around. Jamie, you gotta have some balance. He is crazy, he's a wild man. So we got about 3 or 4 more minutes here. Last one, let's go with our happiness, and now you're gonna have to remember some things because we're gonna get to this last one. Your happiness level. Where are you on your happiness level? I'm at a 9. I'm pretty darn happy. The only thing that right now I know, okay, we'll go into that in a minute. We'll go into that in a minute. So where are you on your happiness? Jack, a 9. Darvin, a 7. Mel, a 5. Now this is what I want you to do. I want you to total all those up. Where are you at? So I'm 9, 18, and 16. 34 total. Where are you on a 40 total? What's your total score? I'm a 34. I'm a 34. 34. Who's got Mel 24? Cool. Jack 27. Now, this is the question. If 40 is optimal and you're at a 27, let's say, how do I get to a 28? How do I get to a 29? How do I get to a 30? How do I get to a 31? See, I'm asking, how do I get to a 35? All I'm looking to do is grow 1 point. How do I get to 1 point up? Now, I need to look up here, and I need to figure out, what am I doing that I can increase? Do I need to change my system, my story, my state, my solution? Do I need more education, more life experiences? Do I need an enterprise, work in a group? Do I need to create my own economy? Do I need to get out of something that I'm part of that I know that no longer is serving me? Right? Think about it. How can I get to the next level? What do I need to do to increase it? And if I look at my wealth, maybe I need a better system. Maybe I need to work harder on the system that I have. Maybe I need to change my story, change my state, change my solution. I need to create my own economy. Maybe I need to educate more. I need to travel a little bit more. I need a bigger social community that I spend more time with people, right? Think about it. All I got to do is, what do I got to do to get to a 35? You got to ask yourself, what do I got to do to get to one more level? See, for me, for my health, I can tell you right now, if I'm already feeling pretty good, but I'm feeling really good. I know that if I actually step up a little bit harder, and instead of doing that 1 to 2 mile run and a couple, 100 push-ups a day, I need to go a little bit harder on that. I need to 2 to 3 times that, because that'll get my body moving. I'll make better choices what I'm eating, and I'll take my health to a 9. A 34 is a strong score. If you have a 30 or above, that's a strong score. And now, most of us are lying. Okay, we're lying about where we are because we're scared about what other people think. But I challenge you tonight to be really brutally honest with yourself and ask yourself where you are in these areas and figure out what you can do to grow and to change and to become better, to become the greatest version of you. That's it. With the 4 pillars of life, how to become a better person. Tap into a system that helps you. As a healed business owner, we're helping individuals with stuff like this. This is what we do on a regular basis. We have a system. And as a healed business owner, you get access to that system for $18 so you can, increase your health, wealth, love, and happiness. In the system, we have different products. We have the ability for you to tap into it right away. You get a website. You get to create your own economy. You get to educate yourself. You be part of an enterprise. You get to experience new things. You have your own economy. You can get out of the whole thing of, oh, it has to be us. It has to be this. Be yourself. Do what's best for you and learn from others that are creating results. Create a better system, a better story, a better state, and a better solution. So you can join the Heal family today, and that's what we got right here. So the 4 pillars of life. Total up your score and ask yourself tonight, how do I get to the next level? That's what you got to do. One life, no regrets. This went fast. I'm stoked to have you. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for sharing your results. It's time to heal. Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day. It's on you.